With all these conversations about honey jars and honey jar magic, I think it's important for us to take a scientific approach, and I think it'd be a perfect time for me to share with you my honey jar recipe. Now, this is something that you can find in my book, Baddie Bruja Secrets, as I teach you about how to use honey jars for self-love and for heart healing. We're gonna dive in and I'm going to make my own honey jar, and I'm gonna show you how to create it, craft it, activate it, and then how to continue to work it and feed it. And before everyone gets started, well, honey jars are slow magic. I'm even going to address how to speed up the power, the potency, and the manifestations of your honey jar intentions. So let's get started. All right, so here is our jar. Now we're gonna write our petition paper. I would keep it short, sweet, to the point, so that it can do exactly what you asked it to do. Something like this. So once you've done your petition, you'll turn it to the right, you'll write your full name, your birthday 3 times over this, then you'll turn it one more time, and you'll endorse this like you are signing a check. And then that is the petition paper. Once you've done that, you can also go and dab the 4 quarters and the center, which is a fixing pattern, which will ground your magic into reality. Now, you can save this, put this to the side, you should fold this up, or you can drop it in here. But what we do next is going to help us to speed up this work. First is coffee. Coffee is really great for accelerating intentions and speeding them up. Cayenne. Cayenne is great for speeding up energy and intentions. And in a beauty working, it can be good for quite literally just making you hot. And the last step takes 2 parts. You're gonna need granulated honey crystals, and you're gonna need hot water. So you're gonna take a little bit of that granulated honey and you're going to add it to your jar, okay? Bless your honey, speak over your honey. Add your hot water. Okay. And then you're gonna just give it a stir. The reason why this is so good is because you're still using honey as the main sweetener and you're not adding in other elements. It's just honey, right? It's just a little bit less thick and sticky, but it's still honey, and then you're gonna add in actual thick honey at the very end of this. I've added my coffee and my cayenne. Now we're gonna take that petition paper and we're gonna let that soak in this so that it actually submerges. Now let's get our herbs started. Rose is going to be for a beauty enhancement, self-love, opening the heart chakra. Hibiscus to enhance sexual and magnetic energy. It's also great for amplifying desirability and boosting your self-expression. We're gonna add jasmine. Jasmine is really great for elevating your vibration and increasing your aura glow and that kind of magnetic draw, both romantic and platonic. Calendula is going to support radiant self-expression, as well as bringing in that inner warmth, that glowing or golden confidence, but it's also great for visibility and charm. Heather is really great for boosting self-esteem and attracting beneficial attention. It's also said to bless the wearer with beauty and healing and admiration, so it's really good if you are a content creator or somebody who wants to attract kind-hearted people. Damiana, of course, is going into this blend for pleasure, flirtation. It's great for adding a boost of sensuality. It's very playful, and it can also lift your mood. Yarrow is going to ward off self-doubt and psychic attacks, and it can be really great for strengthening your confidence and support you setting your boundaries with that beauty and grace. Next is agrimony. I like agrimony because it has a return to sender kind of vibe. It's great for evil eye protection. So if you are going to do this work, I highly recommend that you have some type of protective energy that will cleanse away, people's jealousy. Honorable mention, if you have it and you know it, use it. Catnip is going to be really, really good for irresistibility. It draws love, attention, obsession. It really helps you become that girl, the person that people can't stop looking at or thinking about. And you can also use Jezebel root if you'd like, but if not, you can also use licorice root. These two are really great for commanding favor, for being able to command respect. It has this elevated energy as well, and it can put you in influential spaces and allow you to be valued and respected. Now you're going to add in your spell oils. You can add in, of course, beauty oils. You can add in transmutation oils, magnetism oils, radiance oils. I mean, there's a lot of options here. There's no wrong or right way to do it. You just got to find something that you like and make the choice. Now it's time to add in more honey. Okay, this is kind of the final step to this work, as this is going to be the thing that seals off the magic of this, right? And you want to kind of bring it up to the top. And you're ready to go. So now you're just going to seal it. And I like to just kind of give it a shake to allow the honey and the other ingredients to kind of mix. And you see how this is liquid and it's not just this thick runny energy, but this is all honey. The major sweetening ingredient in this is honey. Because we added a little bit of that water with the granulated honey in here, this is going to allow it to move a lot faster. Now the next part is to light a candle over this. I have a pink candle. I'm going to anoint this candle with a spell oil, so either a beauty oil, a confidence oil, whatever the case may be. You can also scribe on this candle. You're gonna light it up, and this is going to activate the magical properties of this energy. Now, when you want to continue to push it, you can either give it a good shake or you can light another candle up on it. This is feeding it. You can also pray over this. You can push energy into this through many different means, right? So you can put it out for the full moon or the new moon. You can put this out into the sunlight. You kind of get to decide how you feed this. I'm gonna make sure to label this so that I know the difference between this honey jar and all the other honey jars that I have, okay? But you do you. So of course I'm outside, so I'm not gonna light it out here because the wind is gonna blow the flame, but you would light this candle up and you would start to begin your prayers, continue to push your energy into this work. This work is now activated. Now, I personally just like the energy of just lighting a candle over it. It doesn't have to be this big of a candle. It can be a small chime candle. It can even be a tea light if that's all you have. Do what you can. But the important thing is that you continue to engage with the honey jar. Think of it as a alive and active spell that is working in real time, right? So don't just put this away and set it and forget it. You need to continue to feed it, keep it alive. And because this has a more liquid, viscous kind of consistency, it is going to work much faster, and you're still going to get the benefits of honey, because the only sweetening agent that we put in here outside of the maybe like sweet herbal ingredients was honey. Okay, you can also add sugar if you wanted to do agave. I have an entire playlist dedicated to alternatives to honey if you wanted to just do this work without the use of honey. I have a video on that. It's in a playlist called The Things That We Share, so go ahead and check that out. But this is how I would do it, okay? And I have honey jars for different things: money, luck, all types of stuff. There's really like nothing that really is off the table with honey jars. You can use honey jars to help attract jobs, opportunities, help you find new places to stay. You can do honey jars for a lot of different things. But the thing that's important is to understand that you are going to be feeding the magic. So don't just set it and forget it, one and done. You're going to keep feeding the magic. And the more you feed it, the more potent it becomes over time. And I hesitate to say like, I'll report back to you when I see some changes, because I'm a glamour witch and like I do a lot of glamour magic stuff. But yeah, I mean, again, this was an experiment in terms of like, there's no expectation. I know what my intentions were. I did add some aside ingredients that I did not share with you guys here. So there will be things to report, but I want to know, Are you afraid now to make a honey jar, or are you feeling kind of excited? Comment down below.